I had spoken to an awful lot of Ring of Honor wrestlers about a meeting. I don't know if you were there for it, but it was a meeting where Ring of Honor brought in like all their talent, and I think it was at the headquarters, and they were like, "Hey, what can we do better?" And so many of these wrestlers are like they implemented like 75% of it, like from catering to different color ring, like canvases, like all kinds of things that talent wanted them to do. What can you tell me about that?
It was awesome. It was a really good experience and it showed us that they cared about our opinions. I think a big part of why I like working for Ring of Honor so much is our creative freedom and the ability to voice our opinions and say, like, hey, maybe this isn't really the right way. We could try this. And they're open to suggestions. It's not like, hey, you got to do this, you got to follow the rules. A lot of other companies can get, pretty strict and it can be kind of tense. It feels comfortable. It feels like you're with your family, and it feels nice to be able to put your ideas and make them come true. And they're so open to everything we have to say.
And look, when I would talk to some of the wrestlers that were there were little things that they were particular about that I would have never thought of. Like there were some people who liked or didn't like the white ring canvas they briefly used, or they were like, okay, well, everything is black, like from the ring ropes. Let's switch that up a little bit. It feels like wrestlers are creators. Like most people don't get into pro wrestling unless they are creative people because you're creating a match every single time that you're out there. Was there anything necessarily that you had kind of pitched in or that you were angling for there?
So I think for me, the biggest thing, especially when Roosh and Dragon Lee were unfortunately in Mexico and could not come over, I said, all right, well, how can we keep their name alive? How can we keep things going? And I pitched a ton of ideas as far as like promos, and it worked out. They really liked the idea. They got to film some really cool stuff. And we even did the intro for the big final battle pay-per-view. So it was like really awesome.